Wheelie. What are you still doing here?
Welcome to Thumbnail Video Reviews. He's had too much caffeine with a lack of sleep. With his ADHD, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And I said to myself, I wasn't going to buy them, but it hit such a nostalgic button that it made me actually giggle when I found out there was all 5. I had a brain aneurysm with my wallet in that. So what I found was all 5 of the Power Rangers Reignition Megazord figures. I'm going to open up and take each one out of the box, show you what each one comes with, and then do a full assembly because we've seen the Megazord a million times. But I actually own a Megazord finally. In correct order, Mastodon. Combinable Dinozord. He comes with the Power Sword. Fitting that the one that makes the hands becomes the Power Sword. Megazord box here for the Mastodon Megazord. Ages 4 and up by Playmate Toys. There we go. And it comes with the Power Sword. He's got Mammoth mode. He'll go into Arm mode. All the Ranger helmets down the side. Alright, we're going to get this guy out of the box, take a look at him real quick, and then move on to the next one. He's doing the Mastodon thing. He's got the M for the Mighty Morphin. He's got his legs back here. His butt fists. He does have a little ratcheting in those legs. Nothing at all in those legs. His trunk kind of sort of moves up and down. It's on a C-clip, so it just comes right off. Tusks are very rubbery. Speaking of rubbery, here's the beautiful, beautiful gold paint on the sword, but that's like chewy steak. Very rubbery. The handle's hard plastic, but again, soft plastic. For doing the Mastodon thing, he is quite weighty, but hollow, because the head becomes the shield, so rightfully so, sword and shield should come together, and he's also the arms. So, nowhere to plug this in for... There you go. Very interesting. But very chunky considering. Alright, Mastodon slides very well, as Mastodon should. That is... what? Pterodactyl. Okay. Box of the Pterodactyl. Beautiful firing missiles. Comes with the 5 minifigures of said Rangers. You got the missiles in the box. You've got the Pink Ranger and the rest of the group there. You have the launcher feet thingies and her bird mode. And there is the Pterodactyl right next to the Mammoth. And boy, she got some big feet. Yeah, missile launchers on the feet. Yeah, and they do have, or does have, firing missiles, which is surprising me. Neat thing is, yeah, she's a little bulkier in this area than I thought. And the weird thing is, I've never seen it do it in the show, but the mouth opens very oddly. But then again, the pterodactyl chest shield thing is always odd. That is not the real reason why we're here. We're here to take a look at the Rangers. The Red Ranger. That's the Red Ranger. The molded details in there, it's just a little mushy. But overall, that's the Red Ranger. Then you got Trini. Billy. A little bit of the Triceratops molded in the helmet. Good old Zach, good to be back. 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Boop, there you go. Kimberly in her pink little skirty thing. Moving on to the Triceratops. Looks like he's got a firing double missile here. Back of the box. There you go. You can read the burble on your own time. Okay, here's Billy. I feel like he was done dirty for $17. Like, the Mastodon came with the sword that's over there. Then you've got Kimberly, yes, her bird came with rocket launchers, 2 missiles, and she came with all 5 of the Rangers. Put the missile in his tail. Straighten out his tail missile. Does it fire? Yes, it does. It fires. That actually fired with some force, which is decent. Goes very clickety-clackety in the tail, as you can hear. Send the missile flying into the dining room. Okay, after fetching that, he has no wheels, no nothing. Kind of looks up and down for transformation. He has got a little bit of a head tilt. No opening and closing mouth. That's a shame. Soft horns. But that's it. He's kind of hollow. Very loud and clicky. Me like it. 2. Saber-toothed tiger. Kitty butt. Her teeth are weird. Missile. Says saber-toothed tiger. That clear missile looks really good in that lighting. The legs are just one solid piece, despite the fact that it looks like a joint. No, it's not. Saber-toothed tiger. Does the mouth open? No. Head goes up and down. Yes. There's ankle tilt in the upper body. The only movement they do is rotate for the actual transformation. These are not real wheels, nor are these. That's all molded. It's fake. Missile launcher. And the missile does not look as good as the missile did in the picture. Molded rubber, soft rubber. Saber-toothed tiger's got more posability. His is just the head rotating slightly. That's his butt. It is so big. All the helmets, all the guys, gals, peoples, T-Rex, the box. There's the head. His mouth does open quite large. He does look up and down. It's very, very quick to snap. He's got painted teeth on the top. The bottom ones are soft. Not like too soft as I knock him over. For posability, dino arms can only go up and down here. There's nothing else to him. His tail does nothing because it's plugged in, otherwise it's just a floppy mess. So plug it back in his butt. You do have...
Oh my.
Oh, hell. Oh, ratchets in the thigh. You got forward and backward on the feet. And you have a couple of clicks on the leg. And you got the port for the knees there. You got Jason, Tranny, Saber-toothed tiger, Billy, Triceratops, the Pterodactyl, Kimberly, Zach, and the Mastodon with a sword. I know how it looks, but it's a sword. Shut up. Alrighty. We're going to go on to following the sheets of instructions to make battle mode. The Zord mammoth's head off, and we're going to kick back the legs. These, split them open. That's piece 1. We're going to take Kimberly and to leave her head up, flat back her feet, and take up, shoot myself with the missile. I'll get that in a minute. Triceratops, easy. Done. Now Trini, keeping the kitty slightly up, putting this all the way back, straightening the legs out, Superman posed, and folding in her legs. And then for the T-Rex, Jason, 45 the legs, straighten out the head. We're gonna take these 2 connectors, the 2 parts right here. Obviously, this into this and call it good. Shove on Billy onto the knee. Shove Trini just went right in. All right, Trini. Now we actually have artillery roller battle mode. Little bit big for my display, but here we go. Absolutely awesome. Sword has nowhere to go. So, battle mode looks pretty spot on to the OG. Let's get him into Megazord mode. So we're going to take off Kimmy. We're going to take off the guns. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, Kimmy is going to get open, flip her head back on a double hinge. Boom, done. And ta-da, she's ready. Now what we're going to do in true style, this is going to get big. We're going to take shoulder pads out. We're going to rotate in the arms and lock them into place. Rotate the dino hands, lock them into place. Take off the mammoth head. Now we're going to take this whole thing, slap the tail back there, and do the entire, you know, oh, come on with the missiles, please. God, I feel like I just got a Voltron for the first time. And up goes those. Oh, he does have ankle swivels in both of these. Never tested the hips. Never did I once test the hips to see if they actually click. Oh, they click outwards. Perfect. Which means you have no elbow, no swivel. T-Rex's mouth. Arms are already in a T-Rex shoulder pose. Head goes straight down in, closing the chest in true form. Bring in Kimberly. Connect her to the chest plate, or make her become the chest plate. Split the horns, and there we go. We're not done yet. We have 2 holes in the back of each foot, and we have missiles launchers to go in the back. Oh, this thing is big. How big, you ask? That's how big he is. Studio Series Devastator. $103 after tax, fees, and everything else at $17.99 a piece. These are Deluxes, Voyagers, so there's a bigger density. This is more hollow. Don't get me wrong. Good quality, still hollow. Dense. Also, you've got vehicle, robot, and limb modes. This Megazord is fantastic. You have the Power Sword. There we go. And then we take the Mammoth Shield. We do the same. There we go. You cannot tell me that's not awesome. Love, love, love. It's sheer command presence. What do we got for articulation? Well, his head does not move. Nope. 360 in the shoulders. Out that far. That is all you're getting out of this guy. You have 90 degrees on the leg. Just a hair under 90 on the knee. Backward motion is that's as far as it's going. 1 click back to stay straight. You got T-Rex legs that are, you know, right in the keister, so you have ankle tilt. That's about it. Alright, let's see. 1 click that way, 1 click that way. So that's all you're getting there. And in Saber-toothed Tiger, you have 1 click. 1 click. Click a leg out, click a leg out. That's as far as you're going to go. Click 1, click 1. Click 1 on the arms. Other than that, this thing is absolutely awesome and massive. With that being said, I'm going to go over in the corner, stare at my collection, and cry to find a spot for this one. Alrighty, y'all. Love y'all. Love your faces. Peace.